Right, welcome back to the Mystery Meat channel. We are back with Champions League football this week. It is our beginning to the Champions League campaign, the campaign that we did pretty damn well in last season, in the group stages anyways. But as everyone found out, the group stages means nothing because in the end, we didn't really do much with it. To be fair, we lost to the eventual winners. So there's a little bit of like, yeah, fine, we lost to, I mean, in those two legs, we did get demolished. We were outplayed completely anyways. But to lose to the eventual winners is actually not so much of a bad feeling. So going into this year's campaign, I'm a bit more hopeful. But obviously, I was one of the fans that got a little bit carried away with how well we were doing in the group stage form phase of the whole tournament. And then when it came to knockouts, we just sort of disintegrated and didn't really play as we probably know we can. But again, there's no like bad feeling about it anymore because PSG did go on to win the whole thing eventually. So when you look at it, losing to the team that won it eventually is probably makes the situation a little bit more tolerable, but obviously it still sucks. But our game this week is against Atletico Madrid and it is at Anfield, and I believe Liverpool will win 2-0 in my honest opinion. Liverpool are 4 wins out of 4 in the Premier League. Atletico Madrid have had a very shaky start to the La Liga league, with just the 5 points out of 4 games. I think they're about 11th or 12th in their league. That's not me saying that their team isn't capable of producing a madness on the day. Like they are very much capable of doing anything like that. But I didn't realize that it says Turf Moor at the bottom. Okay, well, I'm going to change it whilst we're talking. But yeah, Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid. I believe Liverpool will win. I'm saying it how it is against Liverpool against any big opposition tend to turn up. And on a Champions League night on a Wednesday, the crowd are going to be going for it under the lights. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere. And Liverpool players tend to turn up when the fans are on a mad one. In terms of lineups, I think Isak might be available on the bench. I don't think he's going to start. I'd be very amazed if he starts. I wouldn't complain because, like I said in the other videos, we spent massive on that guy. 120 million is big money, and he needs to start paying some of that back as soon as possible. In terms of midfield, I think it's almost like Gravenberch and Wirtz will be our three. I think Maka, like I said in my previous video, Maka is coming back from injury, so his performances haven't been the best, but I do want to see more of him. I don't think he's been performing to the levels that he can. In left back, I really do want to see Robertson, but I think Kerkez might get a nod. I feel like Robertson needs to come in for a game like this. I think Kerkez has been a little bit shoddy in the past 2 games, but past 4 games, if I'm being really honest. I don't think he's adapted to the Liverpool system as well as I thought he would have. And that's not to say me. That's not me. That's not to say I don't think he's going to get to the full potential that Liverpool spent on him. I think him and Florian Wirtz have got a long way to go, but I think they will adapt to the situation eventually. But they just need to settle down. And I think Wirtz is another one that's on the flip side of being rotated as well, because we've got a couple of midfielders on the bench that can do the job. Curtis Jones is there. We've got Chiesa who can play. I mean, he's more of an attacker, but he can't play. And Gomorrah is more of a attacker, but he can play there. Endo's there as well. Like, I don't want to put too much pressure on Wirtz because I see fans on the internet starting to pick out little things, little here and there's. And it's a good thing that we are winning games, because if we were losing games, I reckon fans would have been going a lot more crazy than they are right now. But because we're winning games, they're not picking that stuff as much. But you just know that day when we lose, they're going to be like, Wirtz needs to do this, Wirtz needs to do that, Wirtz wasn't doing this. And again, it's fine to criticize your own players. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can't cross that line from criticizing to full on abusing. You have to be on that line, and just like as football fans, we're passionate, and I'm the same. I'm passionate about it, and I will pinpoint a player that I don't think is doing well. That I believe McAllister's not doing the best right now, but I'm not going to shit on him because for a majority of last season, he was one of our best players. So I know he's capable of doing that. And I know he's just coming back from an injury. So I fully believe he'll get back to that point. But at the moment, the levels of performance I'm seeing aren't to the standards that he's set himself. I think Bradley will start at right back. Konate, Virgil seems a definite. Alisson in goals are definite. Up top, I would imagine it will be a Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah. I don't think there'll be much change. If there is a change, then it is very much likely that we see more of Isak. And if that does happen, I would imagine Ekitike goes on the bench, which is the problem that I am trying to address as much as I can, because I worry for Ekitike if Isak does start and then sort of cements his spot in the starting lineup. Because yes, with the price tag he has put, with the price tag that's on him, he should be starting every game. But if a man's not on form, then he should not be starting. Ekitike at the moment is a man on form, so I think he should be the one starting. Like people online were saying Gakpo is the one that makes way, but Gakpo himself is performing. Like you might not see him scoring goals, but he is getting assist after assist right now. Realistically, out of the front lineup, the one that's underperforming is Salah, but he is performing to his new role. And everyone needs to understand that Salah's role keeps changing from season to season. He's always getting older. We can't be expecting the same levels of Salah that we were back when we had Firmino and Mane. Like those days are gone. That Salah is gone, but the Salah that we have is still breaking records and still doing the job for Liverpool. So we need to appreciate what we have in front of us. The Atletico Madrid team, I think they are very much capable of like doing some damage, and they might get a few chances here and there. But if Liverpool can defend how they have defended in the past two games, and I feel like we will cancel all their efforts out pretty effectively. I don't think we run riot. I think it'll be another game like Sunday where Burnley put a shift in and almost got the draw. I think Atletico Madrid, depending on how Simeone sets his team out, I think they could have a sort of similar game plan to Burnley, and it could be a frustrating night for Liverpool. But I think if Liverpool just show a lot more enthusiasm from the get go and show that they're in the game to win it, um, and just play their own game, I think we are capable of breaking down the Atletico Madrid defense. I'm calling it 2-0. I think we do score in the first half and we cement the game in the second half, but there will be a lot of heart attack moments for Liverpool fans because we know Liverpool don't like to do things the easy way. We know Liverpool as a team just love to make their fans wait till the very end of the game before making like their reactions and feelings heard. Um, but yeah, that's my thoughts on this game. And then we do have I believe it's the Merseyside derby on the weekend. And it is the Merseyside derby on the weekend. It is a Saturday kickoff, so I will be live for that. I'll be live tomorrow as well for this game. So if you want to catch the live reactions, jump over onto the purple, and I'll be there. If you miss any of my blog reactions, I'll put them onto TikTok. But yeah, after game will be another post-match reaction video. So again, make sure you just stick around for that. If you haven't already, hit the follow button, subscribe button down below, hit the thumbs up button, and comment down below your predictions and anything that you agree with or disagree with, and I'll try to get it back to you. But as always, good luck tomorrow, Liverpool. Bring it home. Let's start the Champions League campaign with a banger, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.